Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Well, folks, what we have going on is a dry pattern here. We're going to be seeing some wet weather over the weekend, and it's good old-fashioned soaking rain, so that's good news for us. We also want to talk about the first possible hurricane in the tropical Atlantic. It will be a hurricane shortly. It'll become a hurricane Friday morning, 11 o'clock, and become a major hurricane. That's a Category 3 and above. That should happen on Sunday, and then it should stay harmlessly off the eastern seaboard as it will move off the coast and just generate some pretty high surf, actually, for the East Coast. So here, though, we have no surf to deal with as far as that's concerned. It's a beautiful day out of the Prineville Reservoir in Crook County. Smooth sailing out there. It's a nice way to beat the warmth because it wasn't hot. We have a warm pattern, but not a hot pattern. Mid-80s today, right where we should be for this time of year. Fire danger remains high, so be mindful of that. Breezy conditions are still out there. We have dry air, dry fuel on the ground. Anything that does ignite will spread rapidly. Although we don't have the red flag warning, we're still dealing with that high fire danger. But rainy conditions on Saturday, which is good news, and we need the rain, and we'd like to get it to soak in. Here's where it's coming from. There will be a frontal boundary all pushed in by an area of low pressure well off the coast. So here's what we're tracking. Showers arrive Thursday night tonight along the Seattle area. We're still dry enough that we need a day to set things up for you. So the cold front arrives at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, slides into Central Oregon overnight Friday into Saturday, kind of dissipates a bit. And look at this rain, good old soaking rain right across from Medford up in toward Pendleton. And so that is good news for us, and it'll slide across through the morning hours and exit into the afternoon. Now, strong storms are going to develop off to our east on Saturday, but there's really not that much left as we get into Sunday. So thought there might be some more energy on Sunday. Looks like that's tapering off. So how much rain are we going to get? Well, we need as much as we can get, actually, as long as it's soaking rain. So here we go. We are looking at about 1/4 of an inch there in Sun River, about 1/3 in Redmond, almost a 1/2 inch in Warm Springs. So we're going to get that good soaking rain by the time, probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Here's the wind conditions at the evening time tonight, 10 o'clock. Not much wind at all, settles down overnight. Then as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to see this westerly to northwesterly flow of wind, about 10 to 15 miles an hour. A nice breeze, really, is what we'll be calling this. High temperatures today, 70s and 80s with that 89 in Warm Springs, so we still didn't get to 90 anywhere today, which is good. We needed a little bit of break from all that heat. Right now it's 82 and 83 in Bend and Redmond, respectively. You can see 19% relative humidity, still pretty dry in the region. The lower the number, the drier the air. 78 La Pine, 89 in Warm Springs, 82 in Prineville. Here's a look at what we're expecting tonight. We'll drop down to about 54 degrees at 6 a.m. Lows will be in the 40s and 50s. And here we go. Look at these highs tomorrow. Pretty similar to where we were today, 70s and 80s. So a nice late August day tomorrow. 78 will give us that rain-cooled air on Saturday, 82 on Sunday. And then as we expand it out and show you the rest of that forecast period, it's dry and warm.